Item upgrades and reworking. In the game, there are three methods you can use to improve an item. These are level upgrades, enchanting, ascending. Leveling an item involves taking the item of choice from level 1 up to a maximum of level 16. Doing this costs silver, of which the rank and current level of the piece will dictate how much silver each attempt to upgrade will cost. You can choose to attempt to upgrade the piece one time with the amount of silver specified on the button, or you can select the choice to continuously attempt to upgrade by either one level or to a choice of levels in increments of 4, so level 4, 8, 12 and 16. You can also choose to select the tick box for instant upgrade. This tick box will stay selected for all item upgrades in the future until you deselect it. This tick box allows you to stop the animations of upgrade attempts, and the game runs through however many attempts would have been used and instead instantly upgrades to the selected level. The amount of silver that was used is then shown on the screen when complete. Increasing the level of an item will increase the value of the main stat of the item each time, and as stated in a previous video, will grant either extra substats or improve existing ones each 4 levels. You can see on the item the current and maximum value of the main stat before you attempt to level it up. Enchanting an item is a method of using glyphs to add extra values to substats. Glyphs are collected from faction wars, or higher rank glyphs can be obtained as rewards randomly in tournaments, events and the clan shop. When enchanting an item, you can only enchant the substats that are available on the item piece. You can then select a rank of glyph to use. This changes the potential value of the added stat. Bear in mind that the rank of the item piece dictates the maximum rank of the glyph that can be used. For example, a rank 5 piece of gear can only use glyphs up to rank 5. The glyphs themselves all come with their own value range at which they can roll. For example, this rank 1 attack glyph can only roll a value between 4 and 5. If the value rolls to its maximum, it will become grayed out for that glyph rank, and can then only be improved with a higher rank glyph. If the roll landed on 4, I could then keep reusing the rank 1 glyph to try and improve this roll. However, there is no guarantee how many times this could take for you to hit the maximum roll, so keep that in mind when deciding if it would be worth potentially wasting more glyphs if you, for example, hit a roll of 4 out of 5. The final improvement method is ascending. Ascending is done using oils for gear items and extracts for accessory pieces. Each of these have 3 differing quality levels and can be collected from the Sand Devil and Phantom Shogun dungeons respectively. These dungeons will be discussed in later videos. These items are also sometimes given as rewards in tournaments and events. It is generally recommended that new players not worry about this aspect of gear until they progress further into the game, even though they may have unlocked the dungeon and system, beyond possibly using the free resources given to you when you unlock the system and if you get any from rewards. Ascending gear is essentially like enchanting an extra main stat onto your items. However, you are not restricted by what main stat you have on the item. Each piece has its own designated potential ascension stats, which are shown when you select the item piece and navigate onto the Ascend tab. Keep in mind that only items rank 4 to 6 can be ascended. Similar to leveling, you can either ascend to rank 1 or any specific rank up to the rank of item you are ascending, so a rank 4 item can only ascend up to rank 4 also. Ascending the item will then randomly roll one of the stated stats, and always to a set amount depending on the rank of the item and ascension rank you are going to. If the ascension rolls to be a stat you are not happy with, you can then re-roll the stat. This leads us into the final section of the video, reworking items and re-rolling ascensions. As we are on the ascension topic, we shall discuss this first. Items can have their ascension stats re-rolled using Chaos Dust for gear or Chaos Powder for accessories. These again are collected from the same dungeons, however only the final stage, or as rewards. If you are not happy with the Ascension stat, you can select, for example, the Chaos Dust icon and then select Rework. This will then roll to any of the other stats available, but can never roll the same as what the stat currently is. However, if you then try again, it is then possible to return back to the original stat that you first changed from. Your first reroll will cost 3 Chaos Dust. This increases each time, up to a maximum of 9 each time. This can easily become very costly on items with higher numbers of potential stats, such as chess pieces having 8 potential stats. Moving on to reworking items. This is the method of completely reworking the main and substats of an item. This uses Chaos Ore, which cannot be collected from any specific content piece, only from rewards and purchases. Reworking a piece of gear must have a matching rank and either same or greater rarity Chaos Ore. Therefore, a rank 6 epic piece would require a rank 6 epic, legendary or mythic Chaos Ore. When you decide to rework the item, all stats will be re-rolled. However, the level and substat boosts from leveling will remain the same. For example, if the top stat had a +2 boost, the new stats, re-rolled, would again get those boosts. So if I reworked this chess piece that has a +2 crit rate bonus, if the rework changed this crit rate to HP percent, the new HP percent stat will have the +2 boost. Remember that weapons, helms and shields can only have one main stat, so they would not be reworked, only the substats on those 3 specific item types.